channel. So today we're going to be doing this look right here that I'm wearing. This is more of like an evening night kind of look. I personally would not wear this to school or to work. It's just a little too intense for me, especially because like the black on the eyes and then like the lip is not quite work appropriate. I mean, I guess you could wear it, but whatever. If you want to wear this to school or work, go for it. I just personally wouldn't. So there's a part in the like tutorial you're gonna see where it skips a little bit, and it's just because my camera stopped recording. But essentially what happened was I highlighted my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and then I contoured on my like forehead right here. So yeah, that's what happened. So if you see it and you're like, wait, where did the rest of that video go? It just stopped recording for a few minutes, and then I realized, or a few like seconds or so, and then I realized, oh wait, it's not recording. And so then I like went up and started recording it again. So that's all that you missed. It's actually not that much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my decorations, by the way, because it's like spring, and so I put some spring decorations up. So I have like a porcelain bunny and just a sign that says spring on it. And so yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of videos coming up. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you. Bye. So hey guys, so we're gonna do an evening look today, and we're just gonna get started. So we're gonna start with some Scotch tape like this. I already have my pieces ready to go, but you put it on the back of your hand, peel it off, put it on the back of your hand, peel it off. That's just so it's not so harsh on your eye when you put it in your eye area, because as you can see, we're putting this like right by our eye. And if you rip it off and it's like it doesn't like get dulled down, I guess is the word for it, it's gonna hurt when you peel it off. So just kind of like figure out what you want it to look like. This is a little too harsh for me. Hold on. Hold up. I'm just gonna line these up to what I want them to look like. You line them up to what you want them to look like. I just want them a little more shallow. But yeah. So now we're gonna prime the eyes, going with the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. It looks like this. You get it at Sephora, and I'll link it down below. Use your fingers to blend it out. You can use a brush if you like. I just use my finger because it's faster for me. But you do you. Okay, so now that we've got this pretty much blended out, we're going to go in with the Smashbox Art Color Love Palette. It looks like this. I love this palette, especially for you beginners, because it has all sorts of colors in it. Okay, and it's $45 and you get it at Sephora. It's an amazing price for the palette. Okay, take any brush you like. Go in with the color that's close to your skin tone. I'm going in with Alabaster to set the concealer in. Any color works though. If you're more tan, I would recommend Custard, by the way. But if you're more fair, Alabaster, or if you have pink undertone, Naked are the best ones to pick in this palette. Okay, now we're going to go in with Cement. And you're just going to put this on the inner part of your eye. Just like this. You can kind of intensify it as far as you want it to go, or you can leave it a little like less intense. It's up to you. Okay, now we're going to take Smoke, and on the outer half of the eye we're going to put Smoke. It's a lot darker, as you can see probably in the camera. This color is a lot darker than the previous one. Okay, and then with the smaller brush, we're going to go in with Ebony on the outer V, like this. Okay, and then other side. Okay. Next, we're going to take our fluffy brush again and take nutmeg and pack that on the inner part of the eye. Like the inner half-ish kind of to the outer half a little bit. But mostly in the inner part. Sorry about that. Okay, then go back with your littler brush and take Silver Moon and put that on the outer part. Silver Moon is just a silver pigmenty kind of thing. Just silver sparkles. And then Nutmeg was like nutmeg color, like hazelnutty nutmeg color. There's some sparkles in it. Okay, next we're going to take our brush, this one again, and take Oxidize, which is just like a reddish color, and put it on the upper part of the crease. This red just really helps define the eye a bit. I don't know, I just really like it. It warms it up a bit too. I think that's why I like it so much, is because it warms up the eye so well. Okay, next take Custard and then just blend a little bit more. Just the tiniest bit higher than where you place that Oxidize. You're just going to go ever so slightly higher just to help blend it out so it's not such a harsh line. Okay, so if you hear me blowing, it's because like the pigment kind of like goes everywhere sometimes when I like put my brush in it, so I'm just like trying to blow it so I don't get it into other things that I don't want it in. Okay, then I'm just taking Snow right now and I'm putting this on my brow bone just to lighten it up. Okay. Then for the inner corner, we're going to take Cosmic. If you really want to intensify that brow bone, you could have added Silver Moon to the top of it. I just didn't, but you can go for it. If that's your thing, then go for it. Okay, so now just put the palette aside for just a minute. We're going to come back to it. Okay, so peel away the tape because we're done with that. If you want, actually, I would actually recommend making sure that that black is still there. Actually, see, mine is kind of going away. So I'm actually going to go back in with the palette for one more second and add some ebony back into it because I just noticed that it was getting a little faded. And we want the ebony to be pretty sharp because that's really going to define the eye when we peel the tape off. Just make sure the ebony is equal on both eyes because it's such a intense color that if it's not even, you're going to notice. Okay, so now just peel away the tape. See how that ebony just like popped? That's what we wanted the whole time. Okay, so now just like wipe away any excess pigment that you see. Use your fingers, whatever you have. A brush is good too. Just get away any extra pigment you don't want. Okay, now we're gonna do the face. We're gonna come back to the rest of the eye later. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I have oily skin, so I use Kat Von D, but if you have dry skin, use Giorgio Armani Luminous Soak is what I would recommend. It's just an amazing foundation, and I just love it. So I'm putting about 1 pump because Kat Von D is a very full coverage foundation that I don't need more than a pump of it on my face. Okay, that's good. Now taking a sponge or a beauty blender, whatever you have, go ahead and blend it out. So as you can see, this Kat Von D foundation is like actually pretty smooth on the application. That's why I really do enjoy this one, because like you don't have to sit here and make sure there's like no fine lines and stuff. I also think it's just because I'm using a sponge as well. But yeah, I really do enjoy this foundation. The only thing is if you over apply it, you feel like you put chalk on your face, because it is a little chalky, but I still like it a lot. I really do. I haven't switched foundations since this one came out, I think. I've tried some others, but I'm still on this one. I just recommend Giorgio Armani to those of you who have dry skin. The Luminous Silk one, because it just works well on all my friends that have dry skin, and anybody I've applied Giorgio Armani to because they had dry skin, they really loved it. And so that would be my recommendation. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any like lines where it didn't get blended in entirely. I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and like double check that we are good. And always make sure you like get this part of your face like right here, you know what I'm talking about? Because like that's just not cute if you just have like this harsh line on your jaw. It doesn't look very good. Okay. Now I'm gonna set the face with some powder. Well, yeah, let's set the face first because sometimes this creases on me, and then I'll do my under eye concealer next. That's the only thing with this foundation is sometimes it creases like right away. Which is kind of annoying. Just get this nose and I'll fix it up later. You can do this in whatever order you want, just as long as you powder the T-zone and then powder the under eye as well. It doesn't matter the order that much. So I'm just gonna do my concealer now. Make sure you don't just put like one line under your eye, just because that doesn't look very good. Because especially when you take pictures, you're just gonna see this like line of concealer. So if you like what I'm doing, like you see how I'm like brushing it like outward, like a wing kind of thing. That's the best way to do it, so it doesn't cause like a band under your eye, because that's just not cute. And just make sure you don't have any harsh lines. And now we're going to set it again with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Other powders I really recommend are the Makeup Forever ones, and the Anastasia Banana powder, and the Kat Von D powder. Those are all very good too. I just pulled out my Maybelline one today, but any of the other ones would be good. Okay, so now we're going to move into, we can do the under eye. Let's do the under eye because we were just doing under eye concealer, so why not do the under eye while we're at it? Okay, so what you're going to do is take your small little precision brush and put smoke on it and put that on like the outer corner of the eye. Like that. Pretty simple. Okay, then take cement and just blend it out. Oops. If it falls, like mine just fell a little bit, just use your finger and wipe it away. No one's gonna know. I'm noticing it's in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so just be careful. Just watch it. Sometimes that happens. Like watch your powder. Okay, now take custard and put that on the inner corner. You can also take, I think it was nutmeg. Yeah, nutmeg, and put that on that inner part too. You're gonna see that some of that gray is gonna come in. That's fine. We just don't want it to be like all gray underneath, you know, like intense gray underneath. But if it comes in on you, that's okay, because you're kind of using this to blend it a bit. Okay. Now take your Cosmic back, and then where that inner corner is to like where the lashes start, just make sure it's pretty intense with Cosmic. You could also put Silver Moon there, that's fine too. I just use Cosmic, or Snow even, you could use Snow. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my lashes. I'm just gonna use the Bare Minerals Flawless Definition. You can curl them. Although I just had them curled a minute ago before I filmed this. I had a different look on, so I don't really need to re-curl them because they're still curled. But yeah, curl them. Sorry if you can see me dropping my jaw. I just have to sometimes. To get that the lower lashes on my eye, sometimes I just really have to drop my jaw. If you are someone who doesn't want to use the lash curler, go in with Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Because, like, it curls your lashes when you apply the mascara. It's, like, really crazy. I tried it a couple months back for the first time. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. I just got really excited. And then if your mascara transfers like mine always does, just take your finger after it's dried and just, like, rub it away. Man, mine really transferred today. Usually it's not this bad. Hold on. Let me just, oh, here, I got a sponge. There we go. And if you really can't get all the black off, you can copy what I'm about to do. Take your powder again and just go over it lightly. And then it's gone. And again, on the other side. In case this happens, and it sometimes does, and hey, it's okay, it's no big deal. You can just take your powder and fix it. Okay, now we're gonna do contouring, blush, highlight, and that fun stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna take Sunset. If you are more darkened skin, I would use Kat Von D's contour palette. That's really good too. And we're just gonna line up, you see the line here between the corner of my lip and the top of my ear? That's the line you want to contour on. I'm sure this contour looks really harsh on camera. It's okay, it's a little harsh in person, and I'm going to fix it anyway. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just, like, blend it out a little bit, because it is a little harsh, and I don't want it this harsh. Okay, now we're going to do the baking method. If you've never done it, it's actually not too hard to do. You're going to take like a flat brush like this, see how it's flat? And go into a white powder, and the Laura Mercier translucent is my favorite. I'm just using my Fit Me powder that I was just using to set my under eye. But I recommend the Laura Mercier translucent. That's probably the best of them all. However, this one's right in front of me, and like, I'm just gonna use it because it's right here. You're gonna leave it on there for a minute. You really pack it on, and we'll pull it off in a minute. So going back in with the Smashbox palette, I'm gonna take Bitten and just put that on my cheeks. Very lightly though, because I'm so kind of like, my redness is so strong already that I don't want to add too much more like red to my face. Taking Shimmer and Glow, I'm going to use that to highlight. That's also in this palette. Just that upper part. I don't want too much of a highlight, but you do however much you want to do. Center of the head. Okay. So continuing on, I'm going to do my brows. I'm just going to use an Avon brow pencil I got from someone, I don't remember, to just fill them in. If you need recommendations on brows, I would go with either the Benefit Gimme Brow or the Anastasia Brow Definer. You can also use the Brow Wiz or the Brow Gel by Anastasia, but I just think the Definer is the best. It's the quickest, but if you have little, like, thin kind of brows, the Brow Wiz is more for you than the Definer is. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, go over my face with, like, a brush really quickly to make sure no harsh lines are there. I'm also gonna wipe away the baking that I did earlier, because we don't want to see that. And then if there's any like things you're seeing you don't like, just go ahead, fix them. For those of you who want to learn how to do like concealer on like acne or something, like, I don't know if you can see, it's very, very faint. I would usually just leave it, but if it's like too obvious for you, or you just don't like it, just take your sponge, like dot it right over, and then just take your sponge and go right over. I personally don't mind if you can see a little bit of acne, but if it really bugs you, like, go ahead and cover them, and then you can take your powder again and do that. Okay, so to finish this look off, I'm going to do my lips now. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang lipstick. That's the shade, by the way. I'm just going to apply this to my lips. Just any little. I really enjoy Marc Jacobs lipsticks, actually, because they're nice. They're really nice on your lips. Okay, and just to add a little bit of shimmer, like glossiness, I'm gonna take the Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss. You can use whatever lip gloss you like. That's like close to the lipstick that you put on. You can do any lipstick too. You can do bold red lips. I do bold red lips with this look all the time. Okay, to finish the look off, I'm going to take the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It looks like this, and I'm just going to spray it. Okay, so if you are dry skin, use the Chill Makeup Setting Spray or the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. You'll enjoy those so much. And the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist can also work as just a primer too. So that completes this look, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!